Hello guys, welcome back to Teaching for Life. Today we're going to be sharing about the 15 invaluable laws of growth, and we're going to be sharing about this law called the law of consistency. Yeah, the law of consistency. The- It says motivation keeps you growing and self-discipline keeps you growing. Motivation gets you going, discipline gets you growing. Yes. What does that mean? What does it mean, consistent? When we hear the word consistent, it means that having a daily routine is like, the way if you don't brush your teeth properly, it starts rotting. And yeah, most people, 99% of people are consistent in brushing their teeth. Because if they don't brush your teeth, then it just go into like mold. You start having cavities inside your teeth, and then you don't want to be that person. You want to always be the clean person, especially when you're hanging out with friends. We always want to be consistent in the way we dress, the way the perfume that we put on. We don't want to we don't want to like say if when like people want to be consistent in different certain ways. It's just that they want to be consistent, but they don't know how to. That's the thing. In order to be consistent, you must have something that you really do every day. You do every day. Well, I'm gonna give you one easy example. Very consistent in eating. Very consistent in talking. That's what we're consistent now. Let me give you an example of me. I am consistent in waking up every single morning reading 20 pages inside my book. 20 pages. I don't read it for the sake. I read to understand what's actually in the book. Because if I read for the sake of it, I wouldn't even be able to make a video with you guys. So, yeah. So. Consistency. Let's dig deep inside this law. So, I also have a quote for you. You've got to get up every morning with determination if you're going to go to bed with satisfaction. Yes. That is very very important because if you want to get up every morning with determination and go to bed with satisfaction, the only way you're going to do that is if you're consistent. Consistent if you're going to sweep the floor. If you're going to sweep the floor, then you're like, "Man, I'm happy. Yes, I'm happy." And then once you finish cleaning the floor without anyone asking you to do it, it just comes from within. Like I said, unleash the power within. So, in order to go to bed with satisfaction is if you do something consistently every day, you're just gonna be like, "Man, I just accomplished." It's like I'm in a world where I just keep completing and accomplishing stuff. So, that's what being consistent is all about. Now, in order to be consistent, you have to be willing to do a lot of stuff, like you're having a timetable, because you're not going to follow something if you don't write what you're going to do. The best way to be able to have consistency is if you know how to make decisions. Yes. If you have applied the law of decisions, you're more likely to apply this law, the law of consistency. Because the law of decision, you gotta make decisions for yourself, like creating a timetable so that you can be consistent. Yeah, start making one decision. You can say, I'm gonna make a decision that I'm gonna wake up every morning at 6 o'clock, reading my book, and then with no problem. And then when you go to bed, you're like just satisfied. I mean, bro, can you see? I just read a book at 6 a.m. And then you're just gonna be so proud of yourself. Yeah, you're just gonna be so proud of yourself. That's what the law of consistency is. In order to be consistent as well, you just have to if you're tired, if you're very tired, and you say you're gonna follow that timetable for 1 week and see, and then you're very tired, you're sick, you have a runny nose, you have a flu, and say, "Nothing can stop me. I'm gonna get out there and run a marathon before coming to eat my breakfast. And then once you've accomplished it, you're going to be very, very happy, because the only happy people in this world are the people who do stuff without being asked to do something. Yes. The only people who are happy in this world are people who do something without people having to ask them to do something. That's true. Because if someone asks you to do something, you're more likely to feel real bad, thinking that the person is like just so mean. You're just gonna be thinking that, oh man, this person is asking me to do something. Oh my god, I wish if I couldn't do this thing. Yeah, that's an attitude of a person who, when someone asks you to do it. And yeah, we always want to be perfect. We want to be perfect in doing things. You can say, I'm gonna be consistent in doing stuff without my parents asking me to do stuff. Meaning that if they always ask you to wash the plates, oh, wash the plates, wash the plates, wash the plates, wash the plates, and then you just made up your mind and then said, you know what? Instead of having this argument every single morning, it's better if you just do it yourself. Like Tony Robbins said, unleash the power within. Yeah, unleash the power within. So, the law of consistency. I hope you guys really apply the law of consistency, because you're going to need it a lot in your lives. So, I hope you guys have really learned about the law of consistency. Remember, motivation keeps you going, self-discipline keeps you growing. Always remember that. Remember, take your notes, and write that. Say that every single morning. And the next day, you're going to be on fire. So, thank you guys for watching Teaching for Life. And Teaching for Life out.